Okay, so I am a pharmacy technician. I've been doing this for about probably 2 years now, going on 2 years. I do retail pharmacy. So basically, you work at like a retail pharmacy, which is like CVS or Walgreens, Walmart, Rite Aid. That's the only big ones I can think of right now. And then you got hospital pharmacy. You can be a technician at a hospital pharmacy also. I don't really know too much about what hospital techs do, so I'm gonna just stay over in retail. So at my job, if we're looking to hire somebody, this is what you gotta do. You have to put in the application. My job, they prefer people that are in like biology backgrounds and stuff like that. So like if you medical, you're a biology major, you're a chemistry major, maybe engineering major, stuff like that. They prefer people like that. If you like young or a student. If not, like if you don't do that stuff, that's cool. You ain't got to do that stuff. But they're not gonna hire you if they don't know that you want to be a pharmacy technician. They're not gonna hire just anybody off the street that applies for the job. Like just because I need a job, they're not gonna hire you. You have to want to be a technician for them to hire you. Really, before you put an application in, you have to apply. Well, I had to apply to the Mississippi Board of Pharmacy. Basically, doing all the stuff you have to do for the Board of Pharmacy, that lets them know that, hey, they actually want to be a pharmacy technician. So you have a good chance of getting hired if you already did that before you put in your application to CVS or Walgreens or Rite Aid or Walmart, whatever. I'm not sure if this goes for state or whatever, but in Mississippi you had to get your fingerprints. That was, I don't know how much money it was. You had to go to the police station, get your fingerprints did. Then you had to do a little quick, it was like, I don't know what to call it. It was like a pre-test of the laws of technicians, like what you can do, the stuff like what's the ratio of technicians to pharmacists, or what's the like rules on confidential trash and stuff like that. So you had that, you got your fingerprints, you gotta do a background check, some fee you had to pay to get your first license. Now your first license they give you is it's like a temporary thing, so you can work. So like right now, if you get hired in Mississippi, it's March when this video goes up. If you get hired now, then you have your temporary license for, I want to say, 1 year until next March. So you'll be good. And next March you would take your national tests and all this stuff, and then you would get your real license, I guess, your national certification, or whatever you want to call it. But let's say you get hired in, like I got hired in August, so I only had August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. I had 7 months to learn everything for my test, and I didn't pass the test the first time because it's a lot of information that you have to know about it. Like you have to know like the top 500 drugs, and you have to know pharmacy law, retail pharmacy law. You got to know hospital pharmacy law. That's the part that messed me up because I work in retail. I never look at the hospital side. So I failed it the first time. Then I took it again, I passed it. And that lasts for 2 years, and I have to recertify my license next year. And you got to do CEs or continuing education classes. I don't know how many hours you got to have for that. And then you got to have just hours working in the pharmacy, I want to say. Don't quote me on that part. And then you got to pay the reinstatement fee or the recertification fee, whatever. When I'm going to work today in the hour, I'm going to go in, clock in. Now we have basically 3 or 4 basic stations. So you got drop off. This is where people drop off your prescriptions, putting in prescriptions. Then you got QT. QT is like stuff that's faxed over from doctor's offices that they send to us. You have to go through, you have to check it, make sure everything's good. You have to put it in, you got to find the patient. You got to do the insurance. I freaking hate insurance. Basically, you're just putting everything in a system electronically, or you're checking insurance. Like you have to figure insurance and stuff out. QT is really the most important part. So as a new person, you will learn about it, but you're not going, like, that's not your We'll come back to QT, basically. So then you got production. Basically, that's just filling prescriptions. I got a script right here for ibuprofen 800. So you'll go and find the 800 bottle of ibuprofen in the pharmacy. Get it, count it, put it in the bottle, wrap it up, slide it to the pharmacist, fill the next one. Whatever. Go do it, fill it, slide it, do the next one. That's production. It's easy, but it's not easy. Like when you're doing like 5 stores are doing 400 and 500 scripts a day, and then like in your box you got 100 or I'm exaggerating, but you got like 40 or something to fill coming up in 30 minutes, and you in QP by yourself because everybody else doing something, man. So we got QT, we got QP. Some stores, well, most pharmacies got pickup, drive-through, stuff like that. Drive-through, basically, y'all want to slide. People coming to pick up prescription stuff. You search them in the system. You got to do name, birthday, all that stuff. Basically, sell them their prescription. It has to be ran through the system. You can't sell pharmaceutical drugs in the pharmacy that's not going through the system. I don't know why people think that. Like if our system's down, they think we can still sell their medicine. No, it has to go through the system. What does a technician do? Basically, we sell prescriptions, we fill prescriptions, we type in new prescriptions. That's basically what we do. Now, when you start working about, let's say, I give you 6 months, then you'll start moving to the more difficult stuff that we have to do, like paperwork, all these reports we have to do, all the filing we have to do. Cause like, bro, when I say if you mess up on some of this filing stuff, and then just random, the board of pharmacy comes in and does an audit, like, you can lose your job, you can get fined, you can lose your job and get fined, you can go to jail, depending on what you did. But I don't know what you have to do to. Never mind. So I ain't gonna tell you what I mean. But starting off as a technician, where I live in my location, everybody I know, you start off at about close to $10, I want to say, and then you get raises every year. Like with me, I started off at, it's like $9.50 or $10. Then I got $1 raise, got $1 raise, stuff like that. So, I mean, if you just stick with it and you do good at your job, like, you will make some good money. And it's not hard work, it's repetitive work, and you have to deal with people. It's not even hard dealing with people. Like, the hardest thing about being a technician is some people come in and they thinking that the pharmacy is McDonald's. Here you go. I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes for it. No, it don't work like that. Or when we have to, they bring us an insurance card and something, and we ask them to make a loop in the drive-thru so we can keep the line moving. They gonna be like, why? Like, it take time to do this crap, man. Like, it take time to do this stuff. This stuff is not. You want me to rush your medicine out, basically, and then blah blah whatever. People don't respect that the pharmacy is like I'm watching my words here. It's like a form of a doctor's office. My pharmacist is a doctor of pharmacy. That's what she has, a PharmD. People do not respect. Most people do not respect that. They think, oh, whatever, blah blah. They'll want to talk to you any type of way. No, you're not finna do that. That's really about the hardest part of pharmacy. It's a great job. It's good money. It's nothing like physical. It's nothing. 97% of stuff you do is not gonna be physical. It is a lot of math. It's not a lot of math, but it's math that you get used to. It's not hard math or nothing. And if you ever need help, it's other people in the pharmacy we can help you with, stuff like that. I don't know what else to say. If y'all have any questions about it, you know, just leave it in the comments. I answer. That's gonna be it for this video. See y'all tomorrow, man. We going on daily vlogs now. Try to bring y'all something new every day. Check out the rest of my channel. It's gonna be coming up slowly, but thank y'all for y'all support. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.